today we're going to be talking about this Trader Joe daily facial sunscreen with SPF 40 that I have right here. And you guys don't know how hard and difficult this sunscreen was for me to find. Like, when it first came out, like when I first saw postings of this, I went to the Trader Joe that was closest to me to see if they have it. Sold out. I went to two other ones that was like, I guess just like semi close to me, literally sold out. Obviously I drove and I went further, sold out, and finally came back in stock and I was able to get my hands on this. And I was like, oh my gosh, I waited so long to try this, and I've tried this sunscreen for over 1 month now, and I feel like it's time to do a review for you guys. All right, so let's talk about the packaging. Obviously very simple, just lists out like the main points of it. So on the back over here we have the ingredients, we have instructions on how to use the products, and then on the side here the description about the product. And then when you open this up, this is what it looks like. So it is essentially the same thing as what is on the packaging right here, so in case if you do end up throwing like the box away. So of course on the back right here, ingredients, instructions, stuff like that. So this sunscreen right here, what I really love about this is that, especially, I know that not a lot of people really notice this, is that especially on the very top right here, they have an expiration date. And I love it, especially when skincare give you expiration date, because as for me, I do try a lot of stuff, and sometimes I try it for like 1 or 2 months and then I like push it aside or leave it aside somewhere, and then I try other products, and then by the time I go back and look through all the products I have tried, sometimes I don't even know how long it has been. You know, it's probably been sitting there probably for like a good year or so. So which is why I just wish all skincare products have like an expiration date on them. It would be really helpful. All right, so as for this product right here, so when you squeeze the product out, it's, I want to say it has kind of like this, it's kind of like, what do you call it, it's like Vaseline type of color. So when you apply this on to your face, it feels very fluffy, very soft. It goes on really well, but I did notice that it did take a little bit of time to like absorb, like sink in to my skin. It just feels so smooth. And if you're wondering, is there like a scent to this? So on the packaging right here, it does say fragrance free, but the problem is that, especially with the ingredients that is used in this product, obviously there will be some scent to it. So depending on how strong your nose sniffing scent is, some will say it doesn't have any scent to it, some will say it has some scent to it. Like for me, for some reason I kind of smell like a bit of like aloe, kind of like a jelly type of scent from there. So for this product, you just apply this, especially after you finish like your skincare routine. Make sure you apply it on your whole entire face. And what I really like about this is that it's very lightweight. It feels very velvety. And the good thing about this sunscreen is that it is sheer, so it is unseen. So which means when you apply it onto your skin, it just like blends in. So you know how there's some sunscreens when you apply it on, there's like a white cast, and either you have to like rub it in really well, or the white cast is going to give you kind of like a ghost type of look on your face, like depending on your skin type, because you know those sunscreens are really tricky. Okay, so as for this sunscreen, I have to say, comparing to other sunscreens I have tried and used, this is a really good sunscreen. But the thing is that this sunscreen, I have to say, this is definitely a dupe for the Super Gloop Unseen sunscreen, which I previously have talked about before. That's like my absolute #1 favorite sunscreen of all times. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. This is my #1 favorite sunscreen. This is very expensive versus the price on this. Like, the price on this was $7.99 USD. So essentially it's $8 USD for this sunscreen right here, which is 1.7 fluid ounce, which is 50 ml, which is a really good price compared to this one right here. This one is 1.7 ounce, also 50 ml. This one, I cannot remember the price on the top of my head, but this is definitely more on the high-end luxury side. And for personal preference, you know, even though this one is really good, but I still do prefer using this one more. So for those of you guys who are able to get your hands on this sunscreen, let me know. Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Or do you guys prefer the Super Glue Unseen sunscreen as how I like it more? So, and also if you're wondering, for those of you guys who are on a budget, I would highly recommend getting this sunscreen, especially if you do have a Trader Joe near you. Highly recommend giving it a try. I think you would actually like it a lot too. So if any of you guys who have tried any other like beauty products, skincare products, like body care products from Trader Joe, you know, let me know. I would actually love to check them out. So yeah, well, that is it for today's video, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye.